I believe in the sun, even when it doesn't shine. I believe in the soul, even when there is no mind. I believe in strength, even when you're tired and weak. I believe in God, even when He doesn't speak. So I'm sending you this message, though we're far apart. I know that you'll hear it if you listen with your heart. Until you're safe with me, my love will shine a light that I pray you will see in the darkest of nights. I'll be right there with you every second you're away. Darling, don't give up, just hold on for one more day, 'cause I'll be searching endlessly until you're safe with me. Until you're safe with me. Until you're safe with me, my love will shine a light that I pray you will see in the darkest of nights. I'll be right there with you every second you're away. Darling, don't give up, just hold on for one more day, 'cause I'll be searching endlessly until you're safe with me. Until you're safe with me. I believe in God, even when He doesn't speak.
Okay. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is having a great 4th of July. Today I've spent my entire day trying to figure out how to work OBS, and it's going to take a little more figuring out. But I wanted to share something with y'all because I don't know how many people have seen this. But since it's the 4th of July, I figured I'd just go ahead and show this.
There was a lawyer once. His name was Francis Scott Key. He penned a song that I'm sure you're aware of. You've seen it. It's in most hymnals throughout our churches. It's called the national anthem. It is our song as an American. We go, however, to a ball game. We stand in our church services and we sing the words of that song, and they float over our minds and our lips, and we don't even realize what we're singing. Most of us have memorized the story. He was a lawyer. The country Britain. Because this conflict and the American government initiated a move. They went to the British and they said, let us negotiate for the release of these prisoners.
I do want to preface that I don't know if every single bit of this is true because I kind of learned it a little bit different. But it's still a pretty powerful video.
About 1,000 yards offshore. And they said, we want to send a man by the name of Francis Scott Key. He will come out and negotiate to see if we can make a mutual exchange. On the appointed day, in a rowboat, he went out to this boat and he negotiated with the British officials. And they reached a conclusion that men could be exchanged on a one-for-one basis. Francis Scott Key, jubilant with the fact that he'd been successful, went down below in the boats, and what he found was a cargo hold full of humanity, men. And he said, men, I've got news for you tonight. You're free. He said, tonight I have negotiated successfully your return to the colonies. He said, you'll be taken out of this boat, out of this, of your chains. He said, we will still honor our commitment to release these men, but it'll be merely academic tonight. It won't matter.
Can you all imagine how frightening that would have been? Because, to my knowledge, this wasn't even a fort that was full of soldiers. This was citizens.
He could see hundreds of little dots. And he said, that's the entire British war fleet. He said, all of the gunpowder, all of the armament is being called upon to demolish that fort. It will be here within striking distance in a matter of about 2.5 hours. To be free anyway. He said, you can't kill that fort. He said, that's a large fort. He said,
how bad would that have been? It's not a military fort. It's full of women, children, just regular citizens. I thought this video was pretty appropriate to play considering it is the 4th of July. Because the 4th ain't really just about fireworks.
He said, don't worry about it. They said, we've left them a way out. And he said, what's that? He said, do you see that flag way up on the rampart? He said, we have told them that if they will lower that flag, the shelling will stop immediately. And we'll know that they've surrendered, and you'll now be under British rule. Scott Key went down below and told the men what was about to happen. And they said, how many ships? He said, hundreds. The ships got closer. Francis Scott Key went back up on top and he said, men, I'll shout down to you what's going on as we watch. As twilight began to fall, and as the haze hung over the ocean as it does at sunset, suddenly the British fleet unleashed. He says the sound was deafening. There were so many guns that there were no reliefs.
All they wanted to know is where the flag was, to make sure that that flag hadn't dropped. And like I said, I don't know if every detail of this is correct, but this is a pretty powerful video, especially for the 4th.
Is the flag still flying over the rampart? Tell us. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours into the show. Flag in the illuminated red glare of that bomb, and Francis Scott Key would report down to the men below, it's still up. It's not down. The admiral came and he said, people are insane.
This right here is a really powerful statement, you all, because as Americans, I think the majority of us do feel like this.
In the world is he will die on his feet before he'll live on his knees. The admiral said, we have take that flag down. He said, we don't understand something. Our reconnaissance, that flag has been hit directly again, again, and again, and yet it's so understated. But he said, now done for the next 3.
Okay, so obviously it is probably my internet that is acting crazy, but we're going to finish this video. But think of that statement. We would rather die on our feet than live on our knees. To me, that is so powerful, you all, especially it being the 4th of July, because although the fireworks are beautiful and to some of us they are very loud, but all in all, freedom is what the 4th is about. in the chat or in the comments if you have ever saw this video and have you really paid attention to what the Star Spangled Banner, what the words actually mean in it. Be curious to know. There we go. Sorry. But like I said, if you all haven't watched that video, go back, listen to it. It's the Star Spangled Banner as it's never been told before, or as you've never heard before. When I watched that today, it really stuck out in my mind. the part in it where it says that Americans would rather die on our feet than live on our knees. And this 4th of July, with everything that has been going on in the world, I think we need to be really, really grateful that we are the land of the free. And let's remember, 4th of July is not just about fireworks. But I do apologize. I know that I know this stream's been a rough one. It's been going in and out. But like I said, I wanted to share a look at that video since it is the 4th of July. And maybe y'all might see. Well, let me know if you've even watched it before, because I hadn't seen it, but I think it's like I've said so many times in this stream, it's very powerful. I love you all. Good night and happy 4th.